That's completely fine, because when I started with my journey like 4 to 5 years back, even I used to take the reference image from the internet, trust me, and I used to do the exact same thing on my sheet. Okay, and I was proud of myself कि wow कितना अच्छा किया है. But that's not how art works, right? Art is all about expressing our feelings, right? So that's the reason we are conducting this workshop for you all, so that you all can learn how to come up with your own doodle art rather than taking the reference image from the internet. So are you like excited how to come up with your own doodle art? Yes, no, yes, no. Can I see some energy? Because I can see everyone's energy is low right now for the people whom I can see over there on the camera. Can I see some energy? Okay. Okay, great, great, great. So we'll be taking a simple doodle art today, okay? Because there are many people who are doing it for the first time, right? So we'll be doing shape doodle today. Fine. So I'll be teaching you all how to come up with your shape collage and how to come up with your own expression. Trust me, it's gonna be fun, okay? Especially that expression part. Okay, I'll let you all know the list of material. You'll just be needing a basic material for today's session. You need to get your pencil, your eraser, your black color sketch pen, your black color pen. Okay, and if you're planning to make it colorful, you can just get your pencil colors, your oil pastel colors, anything is fine, the one you are comfortable with. And once you all are ready with your material, please to give me a confirmation over there in the chat box. So we will be starting our session without wasting any time. Okay, and you can take a drawing book or drawing sheet of any size. Okay, that's completely fine. Okay, I'll just be turning my camera and we'll start. Okay, Aradhana is ready. Cool, that's great. I will just turn my camera. Give me a second and yeah, we'll start. I'm going to use this A5 size book today. You can use any size. That's completely fine. And yes, guys, also you'll be needing your rough sheet, okay? Because we'll be practicing how to come up with our own expressions first on a rough sheet. Yukti, that's fine. Take your time. Once you are ready, just let me know. Cool, ready? What about Ankita, Aniket? Are you all ready? Great. So we'll do one thing. Let's start with our session now, everyone. So I hope everyone is drawing along with me today, because I'll be checking everyone's artwork at the end and we'll also be clicking a picture. Okay. So whenever you are planning to come up with your shape doodle, you need to make your shape collage first. Okay. And for your shape collage, you will be starting with your base shape. Okay, now I'll tell you what all things you can actually do it over there for your base shape. Fine. You can maybe make a sleeping line over there for your base. Maybe you can make a sleeping oval over there for your base, or else you can make a curve, maybe some zigzag lines, or maybe a rectangle shape. Anything is fine. Just remember that your base shape should be big, because you need to add some shapes over here at the center, on the right hand side, and over here on the left hand side. Am I clear, everyone? So let's start with our base shape. And also remember, the main aim of today's session is to come up with our own doodle art. Okay, so avoid doing the exact same thing that I'm doing right now. Try to make little bit changes according to you. Okay, so I will be starting with a curve over here for my base. I'll just keep this rough sheet aside. I'm just making this curve over here for my base. I have little more space over here at the bottom. So I'll make one more curve over here and I'll be joining it using slanting lines. Okay, you can maybe make a rectangle shape or maybe sleeping oval, but now just make a sleeping line. Anything is fine. Okay, but your base shape should be big. Fine. Once you are done with your base shape, you will keep on adding different shapes over there at the top to come up with your shape collage. Okay, so just keep on playing with your lines and your curves for coming up with your shapes. Okay, let's do that, everyone. And also, it's not necessary that your shape का कोई specific meaning होना चाहिए. Okay, you can make like any random shape, because doodle art is all about your creativity and your imagination. Okay, कोई भी random shape बनाओ over here, that's completely fine. उसका meaning होना is not compulsory. Just remember one thing over here, that is just keep on changing the size of your shape. Okay, fine. So I'm just playing with my curves because I love making curves. Okay, I am using curves again. 3, 4, maybe let's make a bunny kind of a shape. One upside down alphabet U, again a curve, upside down alphabet U, and a curve coming down. Take your time, everyone. Do it slowly. That's completely fine. I'll be waiting for everyone, okay, once I'm done with my shape collage. Don't worry. I'll make a small triangle over here. Okay, and you can also make your maybe shape little tilted towards left, right. You can make your shape upside down. Anything is fine. Okay, I'll just make this sleeping oval over here, little tilted towards left. Okay, after this, maybe I'll make a rectangle shape over here. You can also repeat your shapes. Look, I'm just repeating my shape over here. That's completely fine. And also you can keep little gap over here between your shapes. ठीक है, इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी कि आपको हर एक शेप ओवरलैप करना है और एल्स आपको हर एक इलास्ट्रेशन ओवरलैप करना है. आप डेफिनेटली स्पेस लीव कर सकते हो ओवर देयर इन बिटवीन. Okay, and you can keep on repeating your shape. Even that's fine. See, I'm just repeating my rectangle shape over here and I'll join it. Okay, keep on changing the size. And it's also important to balance your shape collage, okay? So maybe I'll add one shape over here. Okay, I already made a triangle, right? So let's make a pyramid over here. Fine, I'll show you how to convert this into a pyramid. Are you able to see this point of intersection? Okay, from here, make a slanting line coming down and a sweeping line over here for your base. Okay, after this, I am done with the center part. I just need to add few shapes over there on the right hand side and few shapes over there on the left hand side to balance my shape collage. Okay, so let's do that. Let's start with the heart shape. Maybe a circle, an upside down alphabet U. Maybe I'll make some zigzag lines. Okay, after this, I'm done with this right hand side. Okay, I'll add some shapes on the left. See, instead of making this triangle, how you can make little changes, I'll tell you. Okay, so instead of making this triangle shape, aap udhar diamond shape bana sakte ho. You can make a square over there. That's how you can try to make little bit changes according to you. Okay, I'll make a ghost kind of character over here. A curve going up. Yeah, Khushi, definitely I'll wait. Once I'm done, I'll be checking few of them shape, like few artworks as well. Till that time, I'll be waiting. Don't worry. I'm just doing it so that you all get an idea कि आप कैसे type के shapes add कर सकते हो and how your shape collage should look like. Okay, so I'll be waiting. Don't worry. And I'm just making a random triangle over here. After this, I am done with my shape collage and I'll be waiting for everyone. Don't worry. Yukti, are you able to do it? Reshmi, Tarun, are you able to do it? Samiksha, Aniket, is it okay with pen? You can actually use your pen, that's fine. But when it comes to erasing your shapes with your pen, आप erase नहीं कर पाओगे. So if that's fine with you, then you can use your pen. Is it necessary to draw it in one stroke of a pencil? No, it's not necessary to do that. But if it's a curve, then you can definitely do it. Okay, and if there are two lines, you can just make one line, lift your pen, and then make the second line. Okay, Khushi, do it slowly. That's fine. What about Ankita? Are you able to do it? Yeah? Okay. What about Meenal? Are you doing it along with us? What about Sanya? What about Sakina? Are you doing it? Pratibha, are you able to do it? Guys, anyone has any doubt? If yes, then please do let me know. We started with our base shape and we kept on adding different shapes over there at the top. ठीक है, just remember कि आपके shape का size same नहीं होना चाहिए. So just keep on making some of them little big. किसी को upside down बना लो. You can make little bit tilted towards left, right, anything is fine. Okay, Shakna already completed it. That's great. What about others? Can I get a quick confirmation once you all are done? मैम इसमें कलर भी करेंगे क्या? I won't be coloring it. I'll be keeping it black and white. If you want to color it, you can definitely color it. I'll let you know at the end. आप कभी color कर सकते हो. Okay. Okay, there are many people who already completed it. That's great. That's great. That's great. I'll tell you what are we gonna feel inside it. Don't worry. So let's move to our next step now. Okay, I'll be teaching you all how to come up with our own expression. So you all can observe the screen for maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and then you can just continue doing it. Khushi, you can take your time. That's fine. Okay, because majority सबने कर दिया. Okay, आप slowly करो. That's fine. Take your time. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, let's learn how to come up with our own expression. I'll teach you all. So you all can just look at the screen. Fine. So guys, you can make your expression by using any shape. Okay, so maybe let's take a triangle shape. I'll make a normal triangle. Okay, as I said, you can make your shapes upside down as well. So let's try an upside down triangle over here for the second eye. And maybe you can make a rectangle shape over here for mouth, and you can shade it. So are you able to see it? I made this first expression over here just by using two different shapes, triangle over there for making eyes and rectangle shape over there for making mouth. Ab koi bhi two shapes le lo, that's completely fine, and try to come up with your expression. Okay, maybe heart shape over here for eyes and a circle over here for mouth. Okay, it's also not necessary that you just need to use two shapes over there for coming up with your expression. What you can do is you can also use one single shape and you can keep on changing the size of that shape. I'll show you how. So maybe let's take a circle. Okay, I'll just make two small circles over here. Medium size circle around it. And one big circle over here at the center for mouth, and I'll shade it. So maybe a shocking kind of a face. So that's how you can use one single shape and you can keep on changing the size of that shape. Okay. Not only this, guys, you can also make your expression just by using lines and curves. So what you can do is you can maybe use two sleeping lines over there for eyes and curves over here for mouth, or else you can do vice versa. Maybe two chote curves you can make it over here for eyes and a thick sleeping line over there for mouth. Okay. Fine. Okay, Sakina is enjoying. That's great. Guys, not only this, again, you can use like any alphabet as well to come up with your own expression. Okay. So, okay, maybe let's use alphabet T over here for eyes. And I'll just make one upside down alphabet U over here for sad face. And as I made a sad face over here, what I can do is I can make this vertical lines little thick. So look, maybe a boy or a girl is crying. अब कोई भी alphabet ले लो, maybe N ले लो over here, and you can just make a normal alphabet U over here for smiling face, या फिर D बना लो. Look, I just converted into a D. That's how you can just keep on playing with your alphabets as well. Fine. So guys, now you can also make your expression by using numbers. Any single digit number is fine. Okay, so can you just type single digit number over there in the chat box? The first single digit number I see, I'll be using that number. Acha, 3 and 5. I'll take 3 and 5. So maybe I'll use number 5 over here for eyes. Okay, number 3 over here for lips and a small heart shape next to it. So maybe that kissing kind of an expression, right? So I hope I am clear, everyone. Just keep on playing with your shapes, your lines, your curves, your alphabets, your numbers, and try coming up with your own expression. Okay, a small suggestion over here will be, please don't think about your expression first, or else you might get a little confused. Start kar lo, maybe with a a random shape, maybe with a line or maybe with a number, and just keep on going with the flow. Okay, everyone, I want everyone to come up with like one single expression by yourself. Let's try it. It will be fun. ठीक है, एक expression try करते हैं on a rough sheet first. Even I'll be doing it. ठीक है, don't look at the screen. You can just try on your rough sheet. So I'm just making rectangle shape. 2 circles, ठीक है, for eyes, and maybe just alphabet U over here for smiling face. And guys, what you can do is, if you want your expression to look little cute, you can definitely add eyelashes. So you can just make like 2 small curves over here for eyelashes. Okay, so I hope I am clear. Are you all able to come up with your own expression? Samiksha, Yukti, Kushi, Reshma, Sanya, Aniket. Yes, Sakina, I was able to see it. I really liked it. It's looking cute. That winking kind of an eye, it seems. Nice. Oh, number like alphabet M as well. It's looking good. Nice, nice, nice. I can see few expressions over here. That's great. That's great. Yes, Megha, I can see it. What about others? Are you all enjoying coming up with your expression? Yes, no, yes, no. And this is just the start, okay? We need to add expressions over there inside our final artwork as well. Okay, some triangles as well. That's great. I can see it. Nice. So let's do one thing. Samiksha, I was able to see it. Great. Let's do one thing, guys. We'll add expressions over here to our final artwork. Okay, we'll actually add a life over here to this artwork. Fine. So we'll do one thing. As you can see it, we have small shapes over here, right? So let's not use our sketch pen for adding an expression. Let's add an expression over here using our pen so that we end up getting thin lines and thin curves over there. Fine. And if you're not comfortable using your pen directly, आप pencil से पहले कर सकते हो, and then you can use your pen. Anything is fine. Okay, and one more thing over here is, it's not necessary to add expression inside each and every shape. Okay, if you want, you can write something inside it, or else you can also add a pattern inside it. That's completely fine. But if you want your doodle to look super cute, I would suggest you to add like expression in 90% of shapes. Okay, and बाकी का जो 10% रहा, उसमें maybe you can write something, or else if you want, you can just add a pattern. Okay, that's completely fine. Am I clear, everyone? Let's start doing that. I'll be adding expression in 90% of my shape. Okay, with my gel pen. Fine. Thank you for confirming. Let's start adding expression. Let's start adding life over here to the shape collage. Okay, so also try to make little bit of changes. Okay, try to come up with your own expression. If you are stuck somewhere, you can look at the screen, you can take the reference, or आप और exercise को भी refer कर सकते हो, the one that we did it right now. Okay, I'm making curves over here, 2 circles, maybe one standing oval over here at the center, and I'll shade it. So for shading, guys, you can use your sketch pen because it will be easy for you and you'll be able to do it quickly, right? So for shading, you can use your sketch pen. That's completely fine. But for making your expression, you need to use your pen. Okay, and this expression is looking a little simple. So I am just adding blush over here. So for this blush, I'm making 3 slanting lines over here on the right hand side, 3 slanting lines over here on the left hand side. Okay, and if you are planning to make your doodle art colorful, what you can do is have different color का sketch pen भी use कर सकते हो. That's completely fine. I'm just keeping it black and white, so that's the reason I'm going to use my black color pen. Okay, let's move to our next shape now. I have a big shape, right? So let's make 2 big circles. Okay, let's make a sleeping line and alphabet U over here for mouth. After this, let's convert the circle into cute eyes. So I'll just make one curve on the left, right, and I will be shading the area over here at the center again using my sketch pen. You need to be a little careful if you are shading it directly with your sketch pen. Okay. And we have a big mouth over here, right? I actually made a big mouth. So what I'll do is I'll add a tongue inside it. So I just made a curve over here for tongue. And after that, if you want, you can shade that tongue, or else you can shade the area above it. Anything is fine. Okay, I just shaded the area over here above it. Okay, and as I made cute eyes over here, I am actually planning to add blush. Okay, but in a different way. Okay, so for blush over here, I'll be making one sleeping oval on the right hand side and second sleeping oval over there on the left hand side for blush. Again, आपको चाहिए आप pink color का sketch pen use कर सकते हो. That's completely fine. I hope everyone is able to follow it. Samiksha, Reshmi, Sanya, Aniket, okay, Yukti, fine. Let's keep on doing it, okay? I'm just making two small circles. As I made tongue over here, let's make teeth now. So I'll be making a sleeping oval, okay? And let's use some vertical lines over here for teeth. Okay, and also it's not important that you just need to use shapes to come up with your expression. I am just using a normal Trimax pen. You can use any pen, that's fine. I'm using a normal Trimax pen. Okay, yeah, I was saying it's not necessary to use like just shapes to come up with your own expression. And what you can do is you can also combine few things, okay? For example, you can combine maybe a number, maybe lines and curves together to come up with your own expression. You can definitely do that. Yes, Shweta, I can see it. It's looking cute. So I'll do one thing. I'll be combining my number, lines and curves together. Can you just type any single digit number quickly over there in the chat box? I'll be using that number for my left eye. Quickly. Number 2. Okay. Number 2 over here for this left eye, I'll be making a slanting line coming down towards left, right. So I'm combining basically my number, my lines and my curves together over here for coming up with my own expression. ठीक है आप combine कर सकते हो, that's completely fine. Okay, now I have a small triangle over here, right? So whenever you have a small shape, आप simple expression add कर सकते हो inside it. So what I'll do is I'll make a side face. Okay, so for side face, I'll be making a standing oval. Okay, and I'll be making a triangle over here for beak. And after this, I'll be shading this beak over here with my sketch pen. Okay, it's looking like a bird, like angry bird, jaisa feeling it's giving me. And even any doubt till here, if yes, then do type it over there in the chat box. I hope you are able to follow it. Yeah. After this, I have a big slanting. Yes, Koshi, I can see it. Yeah, good. Nice. You are doing it with your pencil, I suppose, because it seems to be very light. Yeah. Okay. So yes, let's add something cool over here inside the slanting oval. I'll make a guy over here wearing glass. Let's do that. I'll make one big curve, a small curve. I'll make a slanting line for your going up, coming down again, a curve over here, and I'll join it. I'll make a drop shape over here at the center for mouth, and I'll just make a small tongue inside it, and I'll shade this tongue. This time I'm just shading my tongue. Okay, and this glare is looking pretty simple. So maybe what we'll do is you can shade it completely, or else you can add a pattern and then you can shade the area somewhere over there at the center. Yes, Arnav, I'll just complete like 1 to 2 more expressions and then I'll check it. Okay, fine. See, as I said, I'll add a pattern. Okay, so I'm just adding a simple pattern over here. I'm just making slanting lines. And yes, guys, I won't be able to share my account over here. Okay, once you join the masterclass, you will be in direct contact with me. Okay, so you'll be getting everything about me in the masterclass. Fine. See, I'm just shading it over here. So again, guys, if you are planning to make it colorful, you can use any color sketch pen. The colors that you like, आप वो use करके you can just shade it. Okay, but make sure that if you are using your sketch pen, make your border first, okay, and shade the center part in one single direction, applying less pressure. And do it in one single direction. Okay, there should not be any white space. Cover your white space completely. Now, are you able to see it? It's looking completely different, right? Just by shading the area inside it and by adding a pattern. So that's how it works in doodle art. Okay, we don't have rules and regulations, to be honest, for coming up with our doodle art, but you just need to follow some tips and techniques. Okay, to come up with your own doodle art. Fine. One more suggestion I would like to give you all is, if you want your doodle art, like if you want that positive vibes from your doodle art, then avoid maybe making a sad face or maybe making an angry face, something like that. Okay. Just maybe try making everything cute, or else you can add something funny as well inside it. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, I just move to the next one. Maybe I'll make two standing oval. Fine, I'll make a sleeping line alphabet U over your for mouth. So let's make this ghost into a funny ghost. Maybe what can we do? Let's make a ghost with one single teeth. I'm just making one single teeth over here for this ghost. And if you want, you can add a pattern, or else you can shade the area. Anything is fine. I'll just be shading this area over here at the center. आप वो teeth shade कर सकते हो, or else the area around it. Anything is fine. Okay. And okay, we didn't use alphabets, right? Okay, cool. We'll use alphabets now. Can you type any random alphabet over there in the chat box? I'll be using my initial, that is alphabet V, and one more alphabet. Okay, S. I'll be taking alphabet S. S for ice, sleeping line. Okay, I'll use V as well, as I said before. So V over here for this teeth. H. I'm already done with this. Maybe later I'll use H. And you can shade the area over there around your teeth. Okay. Again, we have a big pyramid shape over here, right? Let's do one of my favorite expression, that is making a mustache. I'll teach you all how to come up with a mustache. Okay, trust me, it's fun. A sleeping line, circle. We are just making eyes right now, and then we'll start with our mustache. Okay, so you need to start over here from the center. We'll be making a curve from your coming down, go up, turn it again, make a curve from your going up, down, turn it, then make a curve going up, coming down, and join it. Okay, and you can just shade it. So whenever you are making your doodle art black and white, okay, try to shade it as much as you can, okay, to make it look a little more attractive. Okay, Kushi liked it. That's great. I'm sure even your doodle art might be looking cute. I'll be checking everyone's artwork at the end. And yes, as I said, we'll also be clicking a picture. Okay. Now, when we just observe this, are you able to see it? We have a little bit of space over there between eyes and mustache, right? So what we can do is we can add a small curve over here for nose at the center. आप circle बना सकते हो, आप कोई भी shape बना सकते हो. That's completely fine, but we have less gap, right? So you'll just be making a small shape. Okay, let's move to our next one. Maybe I'll play with curves. One big curve, a circle, maybe again a curve over here. Even this mustache is one of my favorite expressions. And I'll be making 3 curves over here for teeth. Okay, again, it's not necessary just to use like maybe rectangle shape over there for teeth. आप कोई भी shapes use कर सकते हो. That's completely fine. Or else you can also play with your curves for your teeth. And let's add pattern inside our teeth now. I'm just adding a pattern. And I'll shade it. See, if you observe it, I'm almost shading inside each and every shape, okay, to make it look attractive. So I'm repeating it again. Agar aap black and white bana rahe ho, please shade it as much as you can. And yeah, we have a small shape over here, right? So if you want, you can add a pattern inside it, or else if you really want to add an expression, we can just add a simple expression over there. Okay, so what we can do is we can maybe make two heart shape over here for eyes and a sleeping line over there at the center. Yeah, for mouth. Okay, let's use like spiral shape over here for this hypnotized kind of eyes. So I'm just making spiral shape over here. We can also call it as jalebi in layman's language. A sleeping line, an upside down alphabet U over here for tongue. So this tongue is upside down. Okay. And if you don't really want to shade it, if you want to keep it simple, what you can do is you can just make a vertical line over there at the center. Agar aapko shade karna hai, you can shade it with a red color sketch pen as well. Kuch bhi chalega, anything is fine. Okay. I have a curve over here at the top. Let's make a monster with one single eye. I'll be making one curve over here at the top for eyebrow. I'll be making a circle over here at the center for eye. Whenever you're making one single eye, आपको eye बनाओगे at the center, and you also need to make it little big. Okay. Again, you'll be making one more circle inside it. Okay, you can shade it now. Oh, I have more space over there at the bottom, right? So as we made maybe a monster, we can make a monster over here with huge tongue coming down. Look, so I'm just making curves over here for tongue. And I joined it, and I'll be shading it with my sketch pen again. Okay, so let's convert it into a cute monster. I know, right? It's relaxing. I am just adding some eyelashes over here at the top to make it look a little cute. Now it somewhat seems like a minion to me and not a monster. Yeah. So I hope I am clear. I hope you all are enjoying coming up with your own expressions. Yes, no, yes, no. Please do let me know over there in the chat box, because after this, I am planning to write something over there inside my shapes. As I said, in 10 percentage, I will be writing something, right? So I am actually planning to write something. Cool, cool, cool. I can see lots and lots of reactions. So yeah, I can get it. You guys are enjoying. It's a reflection. That's great. Good to see that you guys are enjoying. Cool, cool, cool. So now, when you just look at this, like doodle art, okay, हमने सिर्फ random बनाए हैं, right? Shapes और हमने random expressions add किया है. We don't have a specific theme over here, right? So whenever you have something related to a theme, then what you do is जब भी आप कुछ भी लिखते हो ना, inside it you need to write something related to that theme, okay? But right now we just have a random doodle art. Okay, just have some random characters over here. You can write anything that you have in your mind. Okay, maybe friends ke related le lo, because we have some random characters. Maybe you can write something related to cousins, or else you can write something related to doodle art. What do we do that, MP? That's what I'm telling. You can write something inside it. Does drawing skills important? No, you won't be needing any drawing skills for doodle art. Okay. Yeah, so you can write maybe BEST, best friends forever, maybe best day of my life, anything is fine. If you want to add a pattern, you can definitely add a pattern over here for your base shape. And agar aapko expressions add karne mein bahut maza aa raha hai, then what you can do is you can also add expressions over here inside this rectangle shape. Or a base shape ke liye you can just write, yeah, you can definitely add a quote as well, anything is fine. Just keep going, or maybe anything that you have in your mind, you can do it. Okay, so yeah, I'll just write maybe best day of my life, or you can write best friends forever, kuch bhi likho, that's fine. Also you need to write in capital letters. Okay, and if you have a little bit of space, you can just maybe make a heart shape, or else you can make a pattern. Anything is fine. So Samiksha, I hope you are able to do it. Aniket, Khushi, Sakina, Yukti, Kausar, I hope you are able to do it. Gauravi, Arnav. Arnav, are you able to do it? Yeah, I said I'll be checking your artwork. The video is off. I hope you are able to do it. Mega. Yes, Mega, I can see it. Amazing. I can see few more artworks as well. Oh, few of you did it with your pencil, right? So maybe when you trace it, I'll be able to see it clearly. Okay, and it's so good to see that you all came up with your own expressions as well. Sakin, I can see your half artwork. It's looking good. Nice. Yes, Meg, I can see it. Gauravi, beautiful. I really like the drop shape wala expression. Aradna, amazing, amazing. I really like the way you made it. Okay, there many of you are showing it. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's do one thing. पूरा complete कर लेते हैं, उसके बाद I'll check, because if I keep on checking everyone's artwork right now, we won't be able to complete it. ठीक है? So let's just complete the entire thing and then we'll go with it. Oh, I'll check everyone's artwork. Cool. So yeah, let's trace our shapes. Now, thank you for understanding. So yeah, let's trace our shapes with our sketch pen now. The reason is when you use your sketch pen, you end up getting thick lines and thick curves, okay? And your shapes will be visible clearly. So don't use a pen ever. You can always use the sketch pen for tracing your illustration or maybe tracing your shapes. ताकि आपके shapes will be visible clearly. And at today's, like we are making shape doodle today, right? So we definitely want our each and every shape to be visible, right? So please make sure that you use your sketch pen for tracing your shapes. Okay. Also, you can have the habit of like lifting your pen after each and every line and after each and every curve so that you will be able to trace it properly. And one more thing is, like, to be honest, you won't be able to see a huge difference when you are tracing a random like freehand shapes over here. But when you actually make a pattern, now what happens when you lift your pen, you will end up getting neat pattern, okay? And your artwork will look beautiful, especially when you're doing mandala art or when you're doing Zentangle art. Have the habit of lifting your pen always. Aapka patterns will look amazing. Okay, so you can always have the habit, like, so you'll be able to do it. And I hope everyone is done with the drawing part, and I hope everyone is tracing it along with me. If anyone has any doubt, please do type it over there in the chat box. Yes. Yeah, it gets lifted up. Perfect. We'll be adding more things over here to make our work look attractive. This is just not it. We will be adding few more things. I am on the last shape, and yeah, it's done. Yeah, you need to lift your pen. Right now, it's fine if you don't lift your pen, okay, because we are just making a random shape. But especially when you make a pattern, you can do it. So what happens is, agar aap usko daily karoge, you'll end up having that habit of lifting your pen. So that's the reason, a small suggestion from my end. Also, yeah, I want to highlight this best day of my life. Okay, so what I can do is I can make a little bit of 3D kind of an effect over here. So what I'll do is I'll make this vertical line and this horizontal line a little thick, a vertical line and a horizontal line over here a little thick, vertical line, horizontal line, vertical line, horizontal line over here a little thick. Are you able to see it now? The best thing is visible clearly, right? Now I'll also be doing this curve over here at the bottom a little thick. Okay, and I'll also show you how to convert this base shape into a banner. Let's do that. Okay, so a triangle shape on the left hand side, on the right hand side. Fine. After this, you can make one curve, second curve, one curve, second curve, a slanting line coming down towards left, right, and join it. Okay. Am I clear? Any doubt till here? We are done adding expression. We are done writing something over there inside our shapes. Now I'll be teaching you all how to fill this gap over there between our shapes. We have this gap, right? So can I get a quick confirmation? Done? Or do you want me to wait for you all? Yes, no, just type it over there in the chat box. I get an idea. Done. Anu completed it. Or Vishi, okay, I'll wait. Done. Jayvant. Okay. Sakina, wait. Okay, cool. I'll wait.
So like people are really enjoying the class a lot. I can see everyone smiling. I can see Samisha smiling on the camera while she's doing it. Even Chirag is also smiling. That's great.
That's great. Yeah. I can see Gauravi's artwork. Nice, Gauravi. It's looking pretty. So are you able to see it? You have little gap over there between your shapes, right? So I'll teach you all how to fill this gap over there between your shapes. And guys, please don't share your screen, okay? A small request. Yeah, it's looking cute. Please don't share your screen.
1 second.
Need ideas for the colored ones, please. So let's complete the entire thing, and the colored ones, you can use those bright colors. Avoid using those dull colors, okay? Use bright colors. That's what I can suggest you. Yes, Aniket, I can see it. It's looking good. Happy every day. Nice. Okay, so I'll show you how to fill this gap. So guys, you can add a pattern over here between your shapes. Okay, so how to make a pattern, I'll be showing you in a detailed version over there in the masterclass. We do have a session known as Entangle Art, but right now I'll tell you up kaise basic patterns bana sakte ho. Okay, so you can just use maybe lines over here for coming up with your pattern, or else you can keep on playing with your shapes. Okay, so you can keep on changing the size of your shape to come up with your pattern. Cool. So I'll just be using, I'm making a simple pattern. Okay, so I'm just using slanting lines over here to come up with my pattern. Okay, and I am using my gel pen over here. One more suggestion over here will be, when you're making a pattern, always use your gel pen or else a ball pen so that you end up getting thin lines. Okay, see, I am just repeating the same pattern over here because I want to show that continuation kind of a thing. Agar aapko koi different pattern karna hai, you can definitely do it. That's completely fine. Okay, and after this, when we look at the doodle, there are few shapes that are looking pretty simple, right? So in few shapes, we can definitely add a pattern inside it. Okay, so maybe I'll add it over here. Maybe some sleeping lines. I'll add it over here. You don't need to add it inside each and every shape, okay? Just in few of them. You can just check your artwork, and wherever you feel it's looking pretty simple, over there you can add a pattern. Okay, so yeah, I'm done adding patterns. Just maybe over here, this is the last one because the shape was little big. And yeah, I won't be adding more patterns now. Okay, so I'll wait for you. Once you are done till here, please do let me know, because after this, we will be moving to our last step. I will be teaching you all what do we exactly mean by an element and where to add elements. Okay, so Kushi, are you enjoying? Are you able to do it? Yeah, I can see you smiling. Yeah, I got your answer looking at you. Okay. What about additional designs? I don't know your name. Sorry, I am very bad with names. I hope you are enjoying. Yeah, I can see you smiling. So, yeah. Yeah, I can see it. Enjoy. Nice. It's looking good. I like it. Great, 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 great. Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed. And guys, we are not yet done. Okay, हमें elements भी करना है. So please don't leave the session. And we do have a surprise, as Tosha mentioned before, and we do have some amazing artworks so that we can show it to you all, and you all get the idea कि आप doodle art में exactly क्या क्या चीजें कर सकते हो, because this is just the very basic one. ठीक है? So shall I show you all what do we exactly mean by an element? Yeah, because I can see people are actually typing it. It means that you guys are done with your patterns. Can I get a quick confirmation? Gauravi, I can see it. No filter face is nice. Okay. Yes, sure, Mega. I'll show you what do we exactly mean by an element. Fine. Okay. So there are n number of elements that you can make. Okay. You can make hairstyles, you can make hands, you can make legs, you can design your outfit, you can maybe make hat, you can make cap, you can make a tie, anything is fine. Okay. So for this, we do have a complete session over there again in the masterclass, जिसे हम human figure बोलते हैं. There I'll be teaching everything in detail. Right now, I gave you the idea कि आप क्या-क्या चीजें बना सकते हो, okay? And I'll also show you few of them over here. As I was talking about hairstyles, right? So you can play with your curves for coming up with your hairstyle. You can play with your zigzag lines over here to make the spikes kind of a hair. Okay, and in Doodle art, okay, Doodle art is basically converting those complicated things into a simple version. So when I tell you that you can also make hands and legs, it doesn't mean कि आपको वो fingers बनाना है, okay? What you can do is you can just make slanting lines and you can make a circle over there for finger. ठीक है, or else a curve बना लो and you can make a circle. Anything is fine. Okay, then maybe you can maybe make a tie over there for a boy. You can shade it, you can add a pattern, anything is fine. Okay, and not only this, guys, you can also make speech bubble over here. Okay, so maybe one character talking to everyone, or maybe two characters talking to each other, anything is fine. Okay, so now where to add elements? Okay, so are you able to see it? I have a little bit of space over here. So wherever you have the space around your shape, or else if the shape is looking little simple, over there you can go with the element. Okay, so I am just adding elements in few of them. Okay, so I'm adding it over here for this monster. Okay, I'll make one hand over here. It says happy monster. Okay, so he's raising his hand. I have a space over here, so I'll make speech bubble. As I said, you can also make speech bubble. You can write anything inside it. Maybe I'll write fun time. Okay, and I have a little bit of space over here, right? So I'm just adding drop shapes and I'll shade it. Okay, just to fill this gap. Make sure that you add it little close to your shape collage. It should look it's a part of a shape doodle. Okay, don't make it far away or else it won't look good. Fine. Am I clear, everyone, till here? Does anyone has any doubt? Because